Morning, guys. I have come down on this day to Ong Ang walking street. Now, I've been told there's some really good food down here, and that I would also find a lot of Indian food. So, having eaten a load of Thai, I figured, why not see if we can get something a little bit different today. So, we're going to stroll down both sides of the canal, and yeah, we'll see what we can get. I came down here the other day, and unfortunately, I missed it. It was closed because it was daytime. So we're going to see nighttime. So we're going to see what it's like today. I'm going to try both sides of the canal, and I'm hungry today because we ate a lot yesterday, but it was early, so I didn't really eat much in the afternoon. Except a don't judge me, cheese and ham toasty from the 7-Eleven. If you know, you know. Apparently, it's all right. Filled the gap after a few beers with the people I was filming yesterday. So, but yeah, and health update. Nearly finished all my antibiotics, and I certainly feel a massive improvement from it. So, hurrah to being able to buy amoxicillin over the counter in Thailand. Some amazing artwork on the walls around this area. Some amazing looking food here. And you know what? It's not very busy, considering it's kind of just a few roads down from Chinatown. It is a little quieter than I thought. I mean, it is only coming up to 11 o'clock, so I suppose it could be a touch early. There's some momos. I'd also say that the prices look a little bit more expensive than the Thai food. So maybe that's why it's a little quieter. So I had a nice little wave from a little fella there. The smell of Indian food actually is really delicious walking down the street though. And you've got all the Indian music as well. Everyone's got panipuris out the front. We'll go down this side, and then I think it's pretty much just this little section. I'm not sure if there's anything else actually over the other side of the bridge behind me where I came in. So we will stroll up that way as well and have a look, and then we will get into eating something, because I need something for lunch. I think this side has more stuff being sold, including, I think, ice cream and coriander, yeah. So we are going to be going back to that place, because I believe that's the place that Gary and Diggy had the original coconut and coriander ice cream roll. It is actually quite a lovely day as well, temperature wise. It hasn't quite hit over 30 this morning, and humidity is quite low. Air quality is supposed to be quite good, and there's a nice cool breeze, which is very welcome. Over the last few days it has been quite warm, so So what I have noticed on this street is there's a lot of like fried food and French fries. I'm gonna probably take a gamble down there in a minute and have a look. But it's very nice along the canal. Like I say, in the milder temperatures, it's very nice. So the other side of the canal is just pretty much vacant space. So we're going to go back down the other side and through that little market square. It's crazy that even in little spaces like this, you get mopeds coming up and down. So obviously this is going to be more clothing. Wow, that's beautiful. We might go back down there in a second.
ว่าไงเนี่ยโชยอีกแล้ว
This is, oh, okay, there's air conditioning in one of those shops and it just blasted out. Okay. We are not in Kansas anymore. Right. So this has quickly turned into a walking market tour of sorts through alleyways and now fully encased roofage, and they have everything here, including little zippy mopeds. You've got to watch your back or you will get got. Holy crap. So first stop is a Thai milk tea with a shot of espresso. Oh, that's good. That extra shot of espresso makes it a little bit less sweet. It's a great start. You guys just keep watching the market. I'll keep drinking the tea. I think I prefer just a regular tea without the espresso. I prefer that extra sweetness. Right, I'm going to keep going over. I feel like I've been walking up here for 16 days now. I genuinely can't see an end to it. It just keeps going and going and going. I think you could literally buy anything you want here. Genuinely think it would suck trying to be a delivery driver here. Trying to get all your deliveries bought into one of these places so far down an alleyway. Just found what I think is a smaller alleyway back there. still going. It's great, isn't it? Like upstairs sections and everything. So, I think this is kind of almost taken us back up to Chinatown. So, I'm going to go back down that narrow alley in a minute and keep filming. This could end up being literally just a walking tour of what can only be described as the most narrow market in Bangkok. I genuinely believe that is probably the most narrow one that there is. I can't imagine there being a much narrower one. How many times can I say narrow in a video? Did I say it was narrow? So, not entirely sure where we are, but I'm pretty sure it is in Chinatown. So, could be a walk from Ong Ang to Yaowarat video. Is the one of the only ways that I can think of describing this. But I certainly think I'm back in Chinatown. Somebody cab. Cab. So I stopped at this place, basically dedicates itself to pad kapow, all the different types. They have white beef. I've actually gone for a crispy pork pad kapow with a fried egg. And it's only, it's 100 baht, but it's a sit-down kind of restaurant, a bit more modern. And this, because I'm thirsty. A long walk around that market. Now, Ong Ang walking street, as far as I was told, had a big selection of Indian food. And there were some Indian places there. It didn't really look like it was fully open, so maybe I was there a bit too early, or the wrong day, or whatever. So I didn't end up eating much there, or anything to be fair. And I ended up then getting trapped in these alleyways that kind of meandered all the way from Ong Ang back down to Yaorat Road. So I'm kind of in between Yaorat Road now and Hua Lam Phong, and I stopped here to get something to eat. This is where I'll end the video here. Hopefully I'm going to go back, have a reset, and then I'm going to go out and film another video tonight. I'm going to go up to Dan Neramit for the Jod Fairs market tonight. We'll try and get up there around about sunset time and film a little bit there. But yeah, looking forward to this because I've passed this place a couple of times and it's always looked like it's really busy, whether there's a lot of people in here or whether they're doing an awful lot of like packaging for takeaways for like Line or Grab or Panda. So yeah, really looking forward to it. That looks delicious, that egg, it's so gooey, and the amount of basil that's in that crispy pork. Get a nice purple bite now and all that egg. Get some chilli in there. So I went for medium spicy. As you can see, there's quite a lot of chilies in there. Now immediately, so flavorful. Now, I went for the crispy pork as opposed to the stir-fried minced pork. I love the crispy pork. That rice has got a good body still. Nice and sticky. That pork is deliciously crisp. It's really taken on in that fat all the flavours that's in that bag of pow. There's a good amount of spice, like as soon as you put it in your mouth. I only went medium hot, which is the second spiciest level. It's only extra hot after that. But you get the heat immediately in your mouth, so then it never becomes overpowering. All those crispy bits have stayed extremely crispy. All those fatty bits, like I say, they act like a sponge and they can soak in all the flavour from the sauce and that stuff, right? I mean, £100 would be more expensive than a lot of other pad kapow places. But again, I don't mind paying more. It's not going to be necessarily even beat the one that we had on the food tour with the prawns. It's more expensive than that. And obviously shrimp are more expensive, but the one we had there was cheaper. But this is delicious. And yeah, it's a bit more of a modern setting, so I understand the higher price, you know, that it's just the way the world works. But this is delicious. And for £2.50, I'm not going to go, oh my god, it's too expensive. Yes, it's more expensive than the others, but yes, it's delicious. And no, it's not too expensive to me. It might be for Thai people or some Thai people, but where I come from, I can't get a bowl of rice for £2.50. And not just a bowl of plain rice, I don't mean like egg fried rice or anything like that. Plain rice. £2.50. Most restaurants, you wouldn't get a bowl of rice for that. It's exceptional. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to head home, have a lie down, have a shower. This will be the end of this video. It ends up being a bit of a walking tour, which I don't normally do. I do the odd one here and there, but it's such a cool environment, cool place, and it's so narrow and there's so much going on. I think you guys would appreciate seeing that. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, rest up, ready for tonight. My mouth has now got a good level of spice in there. I went for the larger chilies first, so it tapers off afterwards. Good amount of spice. Probably the spiciest thing I've eaten since being in Thailand, without having to add anything to it. Love it. Absolutely spot on.